When I first read the script, I had no idea this was based on a video game. I'm very much addicted to my Xbox, and I got a little bit nervous actually when I heard that it was based on a video game, because I thought, oh man, they've got all these fans, they're going to have all these expectations, or they're going to be really excited to see some of the characters that they know be dramatized, and to see a world of, like the EDF and White Faction and Red Faction, the Marauders.
Red Faction is sort of a futuristic interpretation of the planet Mars.
The overseers of the Martian colony was the EDF, and they were bad bosses. Mars became a mining planet, and they turned the miners into slaves, and they were doing medical experiments on them, and so the miners revolted, became the Red Faction, kicked the EDF out.
Now it's like almost every man for himself, and new tribes are kind of building, and there's kind of war that's kind of going on in this new territory.
There's another group of Earthlings on Mars who've sort of gone back to the land, who are the Marauders.
He's a colonist. He should not be here, Uncle. The Marauders are sort of back to basics and back to like cavemen type people, and they're very sort of feral.
And then White Faction is the old EDF.
Politically, the landscape is very, very divided. There's a lot of suspicion.
You gonna make this hard?
One of the interesting things that happens in this story is that it brings all of these groups together, and they have to figure out some kind of way to move forward after everything that's happened in the film has happened.
So it's sort of mainly about that, mainly about the Mason family and sort of their legacy, and Jake Mason kind of stepping up to the plate.
Well, Jake Mason he's the son of a revolutionary. He's the son of the most famous man on Mars, the father has now become a disgrace.
Brian's terrific. He's very passionate about his character.
As much as there's embarrassment and anger and feelings of being abandoned and all that stuff, this father and the son relationship, there's a lot of love underneath it too.
You told me my family was dead.
I found her dead.
I mean, ultimately, it's about the things you'll do for your family, for your country, the things you do to fix the past. When I first heard about this project was, well, who's directing? And the name Michael Nankin came up. I was like, Michael Nankin.
Because I have a history of sci-fi, I've done, I did 3 years of Battlestar Galactica.
And I realized that I had seen it flash across my TV screen so many times watching Battlestar Galactica. I'm like the biggest Battlestar Galactica fan.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to work with Michael. I have a lot of faith in him. I have a lot of trust in him. I think he's got a good eye. I also think he thinks on his feet. He's very creative.
Tell me about your family.
I'm not much of a talker.
Red Faction, the film, has this incredible, eclectic set of actors from all over the world.
I can't think of a single cast member that I don't love and want to keep in contact with after this is over.
Tamsin's wonderful as my daughter. Gordon Kennedy, terrific. All the actors.
You never know. You never know until you get everyone together. But I'm blessed with this cast. It makes my job easier.
Cut. Look out. Let's go anymore. Stop. We'll go again.
Red Faction Origins, coming soon, only on Syfy. Imagine greater.